In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my 7-foot build just going absolutely crazy with REC Randoms. I've been dropping some crazy stat line on this build. I'm going to show you guys 2 REC gameplays that I played today. But I know some of you guys are going to be asking me what my animations are and stuff. So I'm going to quickly show you guys that quickly because, yeah, we're just going to get straight into these games. But these are currently what my animations are looking like right now. And the jump shot I am using in this game, what am I using? We're using triple, quadruple R. It is this, okay? Y'all can see we get the B plus, A minus, and A speed. Again, the crazy thing about this build, y'all can see we're getting close to a 96, right? I cannot wait to get this build to a 99, okay? Y'all can see we still have a long way to go in the close shot. The close shot ain't even max yet. We still have the drive and layup to go, so I can't wait to get these stats max. Obviously, we'll still be able to get, bronze interceptor too, which would be great, and gold 3 points. But anyways, the key thing I'm looking for is getting this close shot up to 84. That gives a gold mash round. Then we'll be able to spam the post hooks, Hall of Fame pro touch. Anyways, that's gonna be for future videos when the build does get to 99. But yeah, let's get into this REC games, okay? And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how crazy this build's been going with the REC randoms. So here we are in the REC, okay? Now, this first gameplay, I ain't gonna cap. I went crazy this game, okay? I went absolutely demon mode. I was just, you guys will see how crazy and how much scoring I can get. You can see I'm averaging over 20 points on this game, on this build, with 10 rebounds. So yeah, I mean, this build is an offensive demigod. I mean, you can see I'm playing against another 7-footer this game. So, it's a fair matchup. Until the game starts. But yeah, I mean, this build has been absolutely fun. This build completely brought the joy back to 2K24 for me, because I mentioned in previous videos, your boy was losing hope playing this game, okay? The game was starting to get a bit stale, a bit boring, and I ain't gonna cap. Yes, this build doesn't have any block, right? But the fact that I sacrificed block gave me a lot of offense, and you guys will see in this gameplay why having a lot of offense is great, because I can just score anyhow I want. Okay, now this build is also a great passer. Again, the first game is me just going crazy offensively. You guys will see it. It does get good, trust me. And the second game is going to be more chilled of me sort of passing and sort of running kind of the point guard on this build as well. Again, we can go on a fast break, we can stay back. The way I kind of see this build is pretty much like a point guard at 7 foot, which does sound really, really weird, doesn't it? Like, okay, so we're just going crazy with the dunks. Yeah, you're probably thinking, Fair, why are you cherry picking again? These are easy points again. Don't worry, the points will get more fun as the game goes along. Now, the reason why I also like this build is you can see right there, just the versatility of it. Okay, I can sort of take on my matchup, and if I feel like the matchup is a bit too tough, I can go into like a handoff position. Right here, this guy jumps for no reason, but yeah, I can go into a handoff position where I can set a screen for the off-ball guys that are running around, set some big bodies and get wide open. Like right here, people kind of love to play in the paint, and I mean, I don't blame them. The way this build plays, I prefer to slash on this build, even though I do have a lot of shooting on it. So that way it does give the impression that I can't shoot on the build. And obviously these guys are going to find out very, very quickly that this build is also a shooter. Okay, we're going crazy. So like I said, we can set picks, we can pop off the pick. I don't have to always go into the paint. Now bear in mind, I'm also playing with REC Randoms, so these guys don't know anything about how my play style is or how I'm playing the game. Obviously it's halftime at this point, and we're sort of getting it. You can see we've already put up 15 points. Okay, we're already close to my average already. 2 of their teammates already caught the game. My matchup is still there for some reason, trying to guard me. And having a no block as well, it's definitely not as bad as people think. Again, if you know what you're doing, you can certainly get away with it. Obviously, it will be nice to have block on the build, don't get me wrong. But, for the offense I'm able to get on this build, I'm happy to sacrifice block all day, every single day, okay? Again, the build is able to pass. Now, you're probably thinking, Fair, where are the insane highlights? Obviously, the shooting. I know I've been complaining about the shooting lately, but I ain't gonna cap. Listen, I'm kind of getting used to the shooting again. And watch this alley-oop. Look where he threw. Look where I started animation. And God damn, bro, I caught that with one hand. Now, you guys will see, this is not gonna be the first time my teammates are gonna start flopping, because this build is literally insane, okay? Like I said, the shooting for me, I'm kind of getting used to it now. Again, when I miss the shot, I kind of know why I'm missing it. I'm not too bothered about sort of complaining here and there anymore. Again, obviously we can go up with the dunk mirror too, which is great on this build. But yeah, I'm not really too bothered about sort of complaining online anymore. Like the shooting is what it is now. This is where the build also gets crazy. I mean, look at this. We can also get contact dunks. Okay, now I've talked about it in previous videos. If you guys don't know, okay, if you ain't got 92 standing dunk, and because I've seen a lot of people talk about the 92 standing dunk, and people are like, oh, I can't really, you won't be able to tell the difference if you have 85 or 92 if you don't use the meter, okay? If you don't use the meter, it kind of feels the same. That's why I think a lot of people are like, oh, I can't really feel the difference. Oh, look at the shot clock cheese. Look at this crazy shot clock cheese on this build. But yeah, once you start using the meter, you guys will see there is a big difference. Like I'm talking about, look at the bar now. There's a big difference between 92 and an 85 because your bar is it's literally almost impossible to miss. And look at this. Look at the versatility of the shooting, or not the shooting, but just the play style of the builder. You can see I can go inside, I can shoot threes, I can shoot middies. Again, the post hook is incoming on this build. That's the one part like I can't wait to get involved into. And this build does draw a lot of double team, a lot of triple teams, which leaves my teammates wide open. So again, would I sacrifice block to get these stats? Absolutely. Like, look at this guy trying to play me kind of close. I told you guys, there's so many different scoring options on this build, which is insane. And for me, it's just so much more fun to play because I can just grab the ball. Look at this guy thinking I'm wide open. He's jumping for no reason. We can still do some pull-up middies. Again, there's just so many scoring options. And bearing in mind, in this gameplay, I didn't even use my post hop, my post fades, which this build can still do. So again, I talked about it in previous videos where I'm just trying to learn to choose, pick and choose what to do in certain games. I don't have to use all my tools if I don't need to use them. But this gameplay, we dropped 44 with the REC Randoms, absolutely going wild. And again, the second game is a bit more chilled. You guys will see kind of, it takes a while, the thing about this build is once I play with certain teammates and I can see the point guard doesn't want to bring up the ball, I am happy to bring up the ball in this build, especially when you're playing, REC Randoms. There's no glitchy stuff going on. I do have gold unblockable in this build also, and my passing is about 83, which surprisingly doesn't even feel that quick. Again, y'all can see we're going up against a 6'9" this time around, and I do play a lot of builds at power forward. I think the power forward is probably one of the positions where you see a lot of juiced out defensive builds, like some of the craziest builds. Sometimes you see 93 defensive rebound, sometimes you see 97 drive and dunk. The power forward is such a strange position where you play different kinds of players, but it is all good. But again, this build, I can sort of play off ball. I can play the pick and roll guy. I can go sit in the corner. It's just, yeah, again, it's just sort of bringing the fun back into the game for me. Like I said, you can also shoot very, very deep with this build. If I didn't make this build, would I still be playing 2K right now? I probably won't. Okay, now, I did say in the past, I talked about it. There is another build that is very tempting, but for now, I ain't going to cap. My focus 100% getting this build to a 99 because, yeah, I know it's going to be crazy. It's been a lot of fun for me to keep playing on. But, again, it's everyone's play style is different. If you're going to complain about the block and everything else, but look, if I'm getting triple-double for my teammates, I'm having fun. It doesn't really matter. Like as long as you don't get blown by your matchup, if you put your hands up, you're still gonna get a pretty good contest on it. But again, this game, it took me a while for my teammates to kind of realize, oh yeah, Fair can actually bring up the ball here. Right here, I was about to hit him with the with the fade. But again, the double team on this build is crazy. You can see he was about to double me right there, and my teammates are just wide open. I mean, if I could make a build that's so dominant offensively that my teammates can just shoot wide open shots, I will make that every day, especially with the REC Randoms. I mean, they need all the boosts they can get. They need every single boost they can get. And obviously, luckily enough, I was playing with some good, decent teammates. Y'all can see they're giving me the ball right here to sort of run the point. And I'm happy. Listen, as soon as I go into a point guard position or so bring up the ball, I turn into a pass first player. So I'm not as aggressive as I would be if I was just bringing up the ball, taking our time right there. Again, it's all about picking and choosing. Like I'm sure learning to balance the fact I don't have to take every single shot in the game. I can get my teammates involved. I can pass the ball to them. But again, my matchup trying to take too much risk. But once again, you guys will see the standing dunks. Most of the time, the crazy thing is I don't even time these dunks properly. Like sometimes I be getting the weirdest bounce back in the game. But again, playing on this build, y'all let me know, man, if you guys are on a build that doesn't have any block, because block this year costs so much. Like even if you go up to a 78 block, it costs so much on your attributes, like on your build. It is crazy. And again, would I like to have block? I've said it before. I probably would love to, but I don't really care. I mean, right here, look, another one. Take our time. Standing dunk is just OP. Again, I've talked about it before. If you guys don't know the power of a 92 standing dunk, you guys are missing out. Like, I literally stopped playing on my other 7-foot build that had an 85 standing dunk, which isn't bad. to make a build with 92 because I just want it to be pure cheese. Because now this way I have all kinds of tools to score. I can shoot on the outside, I can go on the inside, I can play like a traditional power forward. Right here, look, I was wide open. I was like, nah, we're not taking that with no layup. Y'all can see my layup is still pretty low. We're still making it with this, with the finishing takeover. So yeah, I can't wait to get this build all the way up to a 99. Look, we're right here, we're still dishing out the passes. Therefore, I was gonna go up with that. Again, get your teammates involved, get the rec randoms excited. I'm a good teammate, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy to pass the ball. I'm looking at my stats right now. We're going crazy. Another rebound, taking our time and just spamming this stuff. Like, once I get the offensive board, I mean, I don't care I don't care what your stats are. Like, I don't care what the stats is. I'm going to get that dunk on you. The bar is so massive. I don't know what patch they did. I ain't complaining. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we ended up finishing that game too. You can see the stats. We had like, what, 19, 17, and 14 in this game. So yeah, I mean, it's been a ton of fun for me. And these are sort of like a traditional, not traditional, but these are like pretty much the stats I get with a lot of rec randoms anyway. Y'all can see at the start of the game, I'm averaging almost 20 points on this game, on this build, which is insane because that means every game I'm always going off somehow. There's so many ways of scoring. Some games are more fun to watch than the others. You can also see the field goal to 80% field goal. I mean, that is super efficient on this build because I'm not forcing things. Okay, that's what I love about this build. I have so many offensive tools. I don't have to force any shot. Like, if you want to guard a 3, okay, cool, I'm going to take you into the post. You want to guard a post, I can't wait to be able to get my post hook. So that way I can be able to, post hook you. I can post spin. You have Hall of Fame post spin if you guys are wondering. Hall of Fame dream shake. So all these tools are so important in making this build more fun. Again, sacrifice and block, I do not regret it one bit on this build. For my playstyle so far anyway, it's been a lot of fun. I've been having tons of fun with it. But yeah, man, y'all let me know, man, how y'all been finding 2K. I still people still complain about the shooting. Listen, I'm done with the shooting at this point. Look, your boy just playing the game and we're just having fun, and that's what that matters right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you in the next one.